The Asmat are a Melanesian, or Papuan ethnic group, who live within the Indonesian province of Papua. They occupies most of the western half of the island of New Guinea bordering the Arafura Sea, with lands totaling approximately 18,000 square kilometers and consisting of mangrove, tidal swamp, freshwater swamp, and lowland rainforest. The Azmat population is estimated at about 65,000 people. They are made up of 12 sub-ethnic groups with over 100 villages with a village population of up to 2,000, and our people live in a place that is largely unexplored. These prolific hunters are also known for their wood carving and sculptures. The members of the Azmat tribe believe that they arose out of wood. Therefore, wood is sacred for them. Even in ancient times, they carved wonderful things from wood. Asmat are considered to be the best wood carvers of the Stone Age, and many of their engraved carvings are in museums around the world. Though they are widely known for the quality of their wood sculptures, they are also notorious for their traditional practices of headhunting and cannibalism. Asmat did not only hunt for skulls, they also worshipped them. The skulls of the deceased were stripped of the brain, and the eyes and nasal parts were closed up in order to prevent evil spirits to enter or exit the body. Skulls that were modified and decorated in this way were displayed by the Asmat in an honorable place in their long homes. They would put human skulls under their heads instead of a pillow. They would eat brains of their animals mixed with sago worms straight from their halved skulls. Besides the fact that the Asmat were headhunters, they also hunted for names. They believed that when they killed a man and ate him, they take his power and become him. Every person was named after someone deceased or after a killed enemy. A child was sometimes given a name only 10 years after it was born, and after its village set out to kill a man from an enemy village nearby. They had to learn the name of the man they killed, and then bring his skull to their village. Only in this way could a person get a name. Fortunately, the evil reputation of Asmat has become history. The missionaries have done a lot of work in changing this. The Central Asmat now even have a written form of their spoken language. Relationships. Little is known about everyday Asmat life. Currently, Indonesia limits the amount of time researchers may spend in Asmat country. Missionary and government influence have affected social customs such as greetings and other forms of etiquette. Living conditions. Asmat houses are elevated on stilts to prevent them from flooding during the rainy season. Ordinary Asmat dwellings do not have running water or electricity. Most houses have an outside porch area where people can gather to gossip, smoke, or just watch their neighbors. Family life. Asmat society is divided into two halves called moieties by anthropologists. Within a given village, a person is supposed to marry someone who belongs to the opposite moiety. After the marriage, the bride moves in with her husband's family. Extended families occupy large houses built of bamboo, sago bark, and sago front thatching. Men sleep apart from their wives in the men's longhouse. Ceremonial activities that take place inside the men's house are prohibited to women. Wife beating was an accepted practice in the past. Unmarried women and girls are still beaten by their fathers or brothers if their behavior is considered unacceptable. A woman's property is transferred to her husband at the time of marriage, and she loses control over it. Clothing. The Asmat traditionally have worn little or no clothing. Footwear is not often owned. Due to missionaries and other outside influences, many Asmat today wear Western-style clothing. The most popular attire is rugby shorts for men and floral cotton dresses for women. Men may have their noses pierced and wear wild pig or boar tusks. Both men and women paint their bodies on ceremonial occasions. Food. Fish and the sago palm are the staple foods of all Asmat groups. Canned meat and fish, as well as flour, tea, and sugar, have become important food items as well. A butterfly larva often found in rotten tree carcasses is an important ritual food considered a delicacy among the Asmat. Education. Missionaries and colonial administrations have set up various schools in the Asmat region. Schoolhouses have been built in the coastal Asmat area. Cultural heritage. Asmat drums have an hourglass shape and a single, lizard skin-covered head that is struck with the palm of the hand. The other hand is used to hold the drum by a carved handle. Although the Azmat regard drums as sacred objects, they do not define instrumental sounds as music. Only singing is classified as music in Azmat culture. Love songs and epic songs, which often take several days to perform, are still important forms of expression. Traditionally, dance was an important part of Azmat ceremonial life. However, missionaries have discouraged it. The Azmat have a great deal of oral literature, but no written tradition. The Azmat Museum of Culture and Progress is collecting artifacts from all areas of Azmat culture. It produces catalogs and other publications on Azmat culture, mythology, and history.